Hello, beautiful Seren Stars, and welcome to your Oracle, Tarot, Spiritual, everything reading today. How are you doing? I hope that you are all good. As always, this could go on for longer. It is a shorter reading, but it could go on for 20 minutes, 10 minutes. We'll just see what happens. If you don't feel particularly drawn to this one either when you see the first card, there are many readings to choose from. Don't just go for the one because it popped up. Maybe you was meant to find this channel, but another reading. There's some pick a card readings too, if you scroll through my profile. Or if you don't feel this channel is for you at all, I completely get that as well. So, but I'm happy to have you all here. Everyone across the globe. So give them a shuffle and then I'll put them in the bowl. And then I'm gonna take a card. Sometimes they fly out and I will take it. I've been doing this a bit differently, putting them in the bowl and doing this. Okay, what have we got? I feel like this one. Oh wow, 2 of summer. And we're in summer now with the heat. And I was moaning about the heat on the last one, but maybe you love the sun. Maybe you love the summer, and this is the time that you thrive and feel at your best, which many people do. So, lovebird, you are falling in love or experiencing a deepening of emotion in your current relationship. Marriages or romantic partnerships in distress can still be saved. Don't give up. How beautiful is that? I'm seeing the words conflict, okay, and changes, and I'm seeing a couple in my third eye, and I'm also seeing it overlaid here, okay, over this image. This is not going to be the same for everyone. This is a general reading, so they do give me different examples, okay, but the message remains, as you know, the same, or more or less the same, okay, but they do give me different scenarios. But I'm seeing this couple, okay, and they are having, and I'm seeing the word conflict, I'm seeing the word difficulties, I'm seeing the word evolving, okay, as your relationship is evolving, and there are changes. You as a person, your environment where you live, maybe your careers, maybe you're trying to start a family, or maybe one of you wants to get married, but one of you's not sure whether you're going to quite take it to that level. But they're showing me this conflict, and they're giving me the words part of evolution. For some of you, it may be, make or break. And it may feel like that. They're showing someone flying off to another country. So for some of you, your partners, maybe like literally like a bird flying off somewhere else, okay? But they're giving me deep love for this person, okay? It doesn't always have to be romantic. This could be a deep friendship, okay? This could be a very close relative, but I think for the majority of you, it's a romantic relationship here, okay? Could also be working partnerships, but I'm going to go with the love scenarios that I'm seeing, okay? So this is part of life and part of relationships. And for some of you may feel like this is like the make or break, which they've given me the words and showing me here. And maybe you have been apart for a while, or you're thinking of having a break from each other, or maybe through no choice you've had to have a break from each other. When I'm being given distance makes the heart grow fonder, okay? Maybe some of you need to go and spread your wings and have experiences that you haven't had before, and to be a bit independent, okay? If you've been a bit too codependent, okay, that's part of your growth. And when you come back together, if you decide to come back together, for those that are in that bracket, okay, and seeing the word stronger, it makes you stronger as a couple. So it doesn't mean the end of whatever this is, okay? That's a deep, deep feeling that I have here, and I'm being drawn to my solar plexus and my heart chakra here, okay? With this beautiful green energy here, these green, what are they? Parakeets? Are they budgies? I don't know, but they're beautiful, whatever they are. And being given the word hope and promises, okay, filled with hope and promises. And maybe it could be they're showing me example of fresh start, like and they give me the words fresh start, but also they give me so many images and words, it's like so fast. Okay, that's why I'm stumbling. And they flip in between. Fresh start, but also for some of you, like a fresh new relationship. And sometimes it's not always honeymoon period. Sometimes in the first initial throes, it can be difficult for some. It can be, I'm seeing the word challenges, okay, whether that's logistically or differences in opinion, okay. But a lot of love there and a lot of attraction, okay. There may be, I'm seeing the word insecurities popping up for each of you. Obviously, if it's toxic, working on a toxic relationship or toxic person is a big no-no, okay? Big no-no, and I'm seeing big red flags. But this is someone that, you both got insecurities. Maybe there was, I'm seeing the word misunderstandings, okay? Maybe other people are coming into the equation and could be kind of making things a bit difficult, or again, logistically, they're giving like it all works out in the wash, it all works out in time. Okay, and then they're flipping it forward to the future. This couple then sitting on the sofa and they're comfortable and they're kind of laughing about the past and the little dramas and the beginnings, how it was difficult, but you had that love here. You had that love for each other, okay? And you had that respect for that other person or other aspects of their life and their personality, and they're giving me the word core values, okay? And which I often get for love, 2 peas in a pod. And these may be sweet pea flowers. I'm not sure. I could just be linking that in, but they do look a bit like sweet pea. I will look up sweet pea flowers. And if it looks similar to that, I will put that in there, but I do see those words, okay? So don't give up hope on this. There's lots of hope. We're going to take a crystal card. Whew. I think I should have put my fan down, but it would have been a bit noisy. A little bit noisy. Oh, that popped up, so we are going to go for that one. What do we have? Oh, the moonstone. And with the moon, as I've said before, the moonstone, and I'm seeing the word, introspection, looking inwards and making decisions on this, whatever the situation is, heartfelt decisions from a place of calm and clarity, okay? Maybe that is why you need to take yourself off. You need to go off, you need to be able to think clearly about how you're going to move this forward, okay? And don't make rash decisions is the words that I'm seeing here. Don't make rash decisions. Make them from a place, heart-centered, calm place, which can be difficult when it's romantic love. I do get that, okay? And being given the words again, a misunderstanding. Whatever this is, I feel that, it's going to be worked out between you, whoever that person is. Is there anything else you can give me with this? They're just giving me clear and clarity and introspection and looking deep within here for the answers, okay? And they're giving that space between you, which would give you that time for, clearer thinking and clarity. Okay, let's take one more for you. So Spirit and the cards, what messages do you have? I told you it would go on longer. They never end up particularly short. I do get a bit carried away. It is what it is. So Spirit and the cards. Whoop, that one jumped up. So we're going to go for that one. Sorry, you can hear the beeping out there. That's a bit annoying. Okay, double mission. Light worker starseed. Serve the world by being you. How beautiful is that one? Almost looks like she's got like a bubble hat arrangement, doesn't it? Like she's on I could imagine her walking on like a catwalk here or something, or something with this elaborate hat piece, okay? So maybe some of you are, you really stand out from the crowd, really beautiful otherworldly beings here or people. We have light worker and we do have star seed. So I'm just going to focus a bit more. Sorry, it was that beeping. I think that was from outside. Perhaps it was the neighbor. I'm just going to focus and see what else comes through. They're drawing me into this gold eyeshadow and this gold lipstick here. I feel like they're giving me the words Midas touch, okay? And I will put in the meaning of that for some of you. English isn't your native language, but like whatever you touch turns to gold, okay? It could be someone around you if it's connected to this relationship, but I feel this is you, okay? I feel the other person they're showing me now is probably more what would be considered the norm. They may have a more sturdy job, a more earthy type character. I'm trying to be kind, so opposites attract. I feel that many of you, okay, are the more starseed, creative, spiritual energy here, and you make everything magical, okay? You make everything interesting, and I feel they're showing me here in this person's life. I think that you are like the magical one, and they're like mesmerized by you. So despite these differences and these difficulties and things going on, they're going to be this, I'm seeing the word anchor, they're going to be the anchor in your life. It sounds like I'm swearing now. I'm not. The anchor, like for a boat. Okay, they're going to be the sturdy character. Okay, the sturdy, supportive character that will make you feel. I'm seeing the word safe. That will make you feel safe. I think maybe many of you have had, turbulent times, turbulent past relationships. So that could be creating some of this insecurity here. Okay. But all's well that ends well, all's well that works out in the wash. There's all these positive messages that are coming through, and you are this wonderful magical being here, this light seed worker. So carry on being yourself. Don't feel like that you have to dull yourself down in any way, okay, to fit in. Continue being your wonderful, beautiful self. Okay, that is the end of your reading today, and I feel this with so much magic, so much love, so much hope, okay? And I thank you for being here, and I thank Spirit and the cards, and I will see you in your next reading. God bless.